My girlfriend said I ruined her birthday surprise by not reading her mind. I, 29 male, have been with my girlfriend for 2.5 years. We moved in together about 8 months ago into an apartment that's in my name because my credit is better. Everything seemed solid. We talked about marriage. We talked about kids. I genuinely thought I was going to spend my life with this woman. Her birthday is next weekend. She's turning 28 and has been making it clear for months that this is a big deal. I get it. Some people are really into birthdays. I'm not one of them, but I respect that she is. So I've been planning stuff. I booked a nice dinner at that Italian place she loves. I coordinated with her best friend to throw a surprise party on Saturday. I bought her a necklace she'd been eyeing for months. I even took a half-day off work on her actual birthday so we could spend the afternoon together before dinner. Last Tuesday, she came home from work in a mood. Not unusual. Her job stresses her out. But this was different. She was cold, distant. When I asked what was wrong, she said nothing. In that way that clearly means everything. I pushed a little. Bad idea, apparently. She snapped. You don't even know what I want for my birthday, do you? I was confused. I have some things planned, I thought. You thought. You always think. You never actually know. You can't read me at all. I stood there like an idiot trying to figure out what I did wrong. Babe, if you want something specific, just tell me. I want to make your birthday special. That's the point. I shouldn't have to tell you. If you really knew me, you'd just know. Y'all, I'm not a mind reader. I don't think anyone is. But I apologized anyway because I wanted to keep the peace. I said I was sorry for not understanding what she needed, that I'd try harder, all the usual groveling. She seemed satisfied with that and went to take a shower. Here's where everything changed. She left her phone on the kitchen counter. It buzzed. I wasn't going to look at it. I really wasn't. But the notification preview showed a message from someone saved as a pizza emoji. The preview said, "Can't wait to see you Saturday. It's been too long, beautiful." My stomach dropped. I know I shouldn't have, but I picked up the phone. It was still unlocked from when she was using it. I opened the messages. The conversation went back 3 weeks. Her ex, the guy she dated for 4 years before me, the one she told me she had no feelings for anymore and couldn't stand. The highlights. Her, 3 weeks ago. I miss talking to you. Things have been weird here. Him, you know I'm always here for you. Always was, always will be. Her, 2 weeks ago. My birthday is coming up. I wish I could see you. Him, just say the word. Her, last week. He's planning some boring dinner and party thing. It's not what I want. What do you want? You. Even just for a weekend. I just need to see you. I can make that happen. I'll fly in. Consider it a gift. I'd have to figure out how to get him out of the apartment, but I could make it work. You're worth it. Always have been. The most recent message from Tuesday. Can't wait to see you Saturday. It's been too long, beautiful. Her response. I know. I'll make sure he's gone by Friday night. I told him he doesn't understand me. He bought it. I put the phone back exactly where I found it. My hands were shaking. When she came out of the shower, I acted completely normal. Smiled, asked if she was feeling better, made dinner, watched TV with her, went to bed. I didn't sleep. Not even a little bit. So now I'm sitting here trying to figure out what to do. I've been planning this woman's birthday party for weeks. Her friends are involved. Her family is involved. Her mom is driving 3 hours to be there. Part of me wants to just pack her stuff and leave it on the curb. Part of me wants to confront her right now. Part of me wants to do something that makes sure she remembers this birthday for the rest of her life. I need advice. What would you do? Update 1, 4 days later. Okay, so I took a few days to think and also to do some more digging. Thank you to everyone who told me to get evidence before doing anything. Smart advice. After that first night, I played it cool. Like Oscar-worthy performance level cool. She had no idea anything was wrong. If anything, she seemed happier because she thought I was being more attentive after our fight. No, babe, I'm just gathering intel. I did some quiet investigation. First, I went back through her phone when she was sleeping. Turns out she doesn't just have her ex saved as a pizza emoji. She has a whole second conversation thread going with her best friend about this. Her best friend. The same one I've been coordinating the surprise party with. Some gems from that thread. Heh, he's flying in Friday. I'm so nervous but also so excited. Best friend, what are you gonna tell your boyfriend? Her. I told him he hurt my feelings by not knowing what I wanted. Now he's being super apologetic. I'll just tell him I need space for my birthday weekend to process or whatever. Best friend. Girl, that's cold, lol. He can have his boring party on Sunday. Saturday is for me. As long as you know what you're doing. It's not cheating if it's my birthday, lol. I deserve this. I've been so stressed and he doesn't get it. It's not cheating if it's my birthday. I read that line probably 50 times. Still can't wrap my head around it. So now I know her best friend is in on it. The same best friend who has been texting me asking about party details and acting like everything is normal. The same one who told me last week that my girlfriend is so lucky to have someone who cares this much. Kun. Here's what else I found out. The ex is apparently some finance guy who lives across the country now. They dated through college and a couple years after. She always told me they broke up because of distance and it was mutual. Turns out she was devastated when he left and has apparently never fully gotten over it. There were messages going back months, not explicit stuff, but definitely emotional. I think about you sometimes. No one gets me like you did. That kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie. Reading all that hurt, like physically hurt. This woman has been lying to my face for months while I've been planning a future with her. But I'm not gonna fall apart. I'm going to be strategic. So here's my plan. I'm not canceling the surprise party. Everything is still going forward exactly as planned. Her mom is still coming. Her friends are still coming. Her coworkers are still coming. Everyone who matters to her will be in one room on Saturday evening. Her ex lands Friday afternoon. She thinks she's going to get me out of the apartment by convincing me to visit my parents or something. She's already started planting seeds. You haven't seen your mom in a while. Maybe you should go this weekend? I'll be fine here alone. Subtle. Here's what she doesn't know. I already told the party guests that the time changed. The party was originally planned for 7 p.m. Saturday. I moved it to 2 p.m. and told everyone I wanted to surprise her earlier in the day. Everyone's on board, including her best friend, who still thinks I have no idea what's going on. I also reached out to the ex, from a burner email, pretending to be building management. Told him there was a noise complaint filed against our unit and asked him to confirm what times he'd be visiting so we can note it for our records. He responded with his flight info. Lands Friday at 4 p.m. Very helpful. The final piece. I've been slowly moving my important stuff out of the apartment. Documents, electronics, things I care about. I have a buddy who's letting me store stuff at his place. He doesn't know the full story yet, but he knows something's up and he's being cool about it. Her name isn't on the lease. I checked with my landlord. As long as I give her reasonable time to collect her belongings, I can change the locks once she's no longer a resident. Saturday's gonna be interesting. I'll update after. Update 2, 9 days later. It's done. Sorry for the delay in updating. Needed time to process and also handle some practical stuff. Let me walk you through everything. Friday went according to her plan. She spent the whole day dropping hints about how I should visit my parents. You seem stressed. Maybe a change of scenery would help? I played along, told her I was thinking about it. She looked so relieved. Around 3 p.m. I told her I decided to go. I'd be back Sunday evening. She literally couldn't hide her smile. That's great, babe. I think it'll be good for you. I'll just have a quiet birthday weekend. Self-care, you know? Self-care, right? I packed a bag, made a show of loading it into my car, kissed her goodbye, then I drove to my buddy's place and waited. I had a friend keeping tabs on the apartment building. He texted me at 6:52 p.m. Some guy just went in with a duffel bag. Looked pretty comfortable. That was fast. Didn't even wait for me to theoretically be out of the state. I spent Friday night at my buddy's place. Didn't sleep much, but honestly felt calmer than I expected. Like I'd already processed the grief and now I was just executing a plan. Saturday morning, I drove back and parked a few blocks away from the apartment. The party was set for 2 p.m. at a restaurant nearby. Her mom had arrived the night before and was staying at a hotel. All the guests were confirmed. Here's how the surprise worked. At 1:30 p.m., Her best friend texted her, "Hey girl, happy early birthday. Can you meet me at the restaurant for a quick lunch? I have a gift for you." My girlfriend, who I assume was with her ex at this point, responded, "Can it wait until tomorrow? I'm kind of in the middle of something." Best friend, "It'll only take an hour. Come on, it's your birthday weekend." After some back and forth, she agreed. Probably figured she could have a quick lunch, grab a gift, and get back to her ex. She walked into that restaurant at 2:15 p.m. The whole room yelled surprise. Her mom, her aunts and uncle, her coworkers, her college friends. About 25 people total. All there to celebrate her. And standing right at the front with a microphone? Me. The look on her face. It was confusion, then panic, then this desperate attempt to look happy. She searched the room for her best friend, who was deliberately avoiding eye contact. "Happy birthday, babe," I said into the mic. "I know you said I couldn't read your mind, so I decided to do something special." She was frozen, couldn't move. "I actually want to say a few words about the birthday girl, if everyone doesn't mind." People clapped. Her mom looked so proud. Her coworkers were smiling. We've been together 2.5 years, and in that time, I thought I knew her pretty well. I thought we were building a future together. But recently I learned something that really opened my eyes. Her face went white. I learned that I actually don't know her as well as I thought. She was right about that. I couldn't read her mind. She started walking toward me. "Babe, maybe we should." For example, I didn't know that she's been talking to her ex for months. I didn't know that she invited him to fly in this weekend as a gift to herself. I didn't know that right now, as we speak, he's sitting in our apartment waiting for her to come back. The room went dead silent. Her mom said, "What?" I found the messages. 3 weeks of planning. The goal was to get me out of town so she could spend her birthday weekend with him. She told him, and I quote, "It's not cheating if it's my birthday." Someone in the back actually laughed. Not a happy laugh, an "oh my God" laugh. My girlfriend started crying. "That's not, you don't understand, it wasn't. The best part is that I've been planning this party for weeks. With your best friend, who knew about the ex the whole time and didn't say a word to me." Best friend looked like she wanted to disappear into the floor. "So I guess I did give you something you'll remember. Happy birthday." I put down the mic, grabbed my jacket, and walked out. Behind me, I could hear chaos erupting. Her mom yelling, her trying to explain, people talking over each other. I heard her best friend getting confronted by multiple people for knowing and not warning me. I didn't stay to watch, I just left. About an hour later, my phone started blowing up. From her, "How could you do that to me? On my birthday?" From her mom, "I am so sorry, I had no idea she was capable of this. Please call me." From some random number I assume was her ex. Dude, what the hell? I didn't respond to any of them. What I did do was go back to the apartment. My buddy came with me as a witness. The ex was gone. All her stuff was still there, but she wasn't. I grabbed the last of my things, left a note that said, "You have 7 days to get your belongings. After that, I'm changing the locks. Don't contact me." Here's the aftermath from the past week and a half. She came by with her mom 4 days after the party to get her stuff. I wasn't there, had my buddy supervise. Her mom apparently apologized to him on my behalf. She tried to claim some of my stuff was hers, including my TV and couch. Things I had before we even met. My buddy shut that down and had her mom confirm those were mine. Her mom was apparently harsh with her the whole time. Locks are changed. Lease is fully in my name. Landlord was understanding about everything. Our friend group split. Some people took her side, saying I publicly humiliated her and that 2 wrongs don't make a right. Most said she humiliated herself and I just provided the audience. Her best friend reached out to apologize. Long message about how she was put in an impossible position. I didn't respond. She made her choice when she helped cover up the affair instead of warning me. Her mom sent me a message saying she's mortified by her daughter's behavior and that she raised her better than this. She also said she told her daughter not to contact me again. As for my ex, she's been telling everyone a different version. According to her, I was controlling and emotionally unavailable, and she sought comfort elsewhere because I neglected her. Also, according to her, she never actually did anything physical with the ex, so technically she didn't cheat. The mental gymnastics are Olympic level. She tried one last thing. She called my job, told the front desk she was my girlfriend and there was a family emergency and I needed to call her immediately. My coworker took the message. I had to explain the whole situation to my boss. He said if she calls again, they'll tell her I don't work here. After that stunt, I documented everything and talked to a lawyer friend who said to keep records in case she escalates. Her messages have ranged from apologetic to furious to desperate. I made a mistake. You humiliated me in front of everyone. Can we please just talk? I never actually slept with him. This is your fault for not paying attention to me. Classic. Even now, it's somehow my fault. I blocked her number, changed all my passwords. Haven't heard from her since her mom told her to stop. Is my life a mess right now? Yeah, do I have to rebuild? Yeah. But I'd rather rebuild from scratch than build on a foundation made of lies. 2.5 years down the drain. Starting over at 29 wasn't in my plan. But I also feel lighter, like I was carrying something heavy and didn't realize it until I put it down. Looking back, there were signs I ignored. Times she made me feel crazy for having basic needs. I'm staying single for a while, spending time with friends who proved they're actually friends. My buddy who helped me through this has become one of my closest people. Sometimes you find out who's real when everything falls apart. To anyone in a similar situation, trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. And don't be afraid to blow it all up if you need to. Better a controlled demolition than living in a house that's going to collapse on you anyway. Thanks for coming along for the ride, Reddit.